Everybody come and see. I say come and hear. I don't carry and come. Better information, superb advertisement. We no get the right far. Oh, to get update and get informed. Oh, come to Celestial Half Hour. Celestial Half Hour TV. Now we be the best information carrier.
To ask for forgiveness of sin. And when you look at the king, the hierarchy in England is the king that is ruling. Then when you look at King Henry IV, because he fornicate, he has 2 wives, and he cannot go through. Because in the Anglican Church, they destroy everything. Then this is what brought back the Church of England. Then at the end of the day, these are people who manipulate. Go to London now. We are nearly seeing the end of the dynasty. If Charles died any moment from now, of illness or anything, the battle is going to the hand of a black person. And when they are killing the mother the other day, they were thinking everything will be rosy. It's not rosy. Sure. Any tree which the Lord has not planted cannot live forever. Yeah. That is the mistake all we black people. Do you remember somebody that died in America? Somebody who died in Britain? Somebody who died in Afghanistan? Somebody that died in China? We are going to the same place. We are going to the same place. Yes. But when you have money as a millionaire, you believe they should give you a good befitting burial or something like that. Where are you taking this to? And you know when they are telling you, Allah Jackie Kure, Kilo Kure, who are to fair who come about here. So automatically, kò sí nǹkan tí Northern lè ṣe. Wọ́n ti jẹ ti wọn tán nínú àbọ̀. Tí a bá ṣe tán sí, wọ́n lè gbé padà fún Igbo. Àwọn náà wọ́n ní kán máa rú. Wọ́n ti rú tẹ́lẹ̀ Igbo l'Ọbásanjọ́. Òkùnkùn ọjọ́ tóun náà rú. Igbo náà ni Goodluck Jonathan. Nnamdi Sambo Igbo náà ni. Then àwọn náà ti rú gan. Àwọn là rú. Rúrú yìí náà ló pa owó lọ́wọ́. Àti rúrú yìí náà ló fẹjú mọ́ wọn tó pa Igi. Àwọn ló fẹjú mọ́ wọn tó pa Abíọ́lá tó pa gbogbo wọn dànù. So Ọlọ́run ló mọ̀ mú ẹni tá a rò pé kò lè jẹ́ èèyàn yìí tó ló bá sọ di so ó dẹ̀ ti gbogbo nǹkan ẹ̀kọ́ wọ̀nyí ló ti wà lórí ẹ̀. So ká jẹ́ kí Ọlọ́run ọ̀gá ògo tó ń lànà fún yẹn kó máa ṣe lọ.
Ẹ ṣé sir. From my own end here, I found out that we the Yorubas, we have so much invested in education. And today, we are not developing. We are underdeveloping. But we, with our experiences and knowledge, we are developing other nations. Yoruba is wasting and losing their potentials. Now, Tinubu came on board. As he is now coming up with policies that will correct things. My fear is this, sir. If he finally departs or leave his 2 tenors and he leaves, the other people, we are looking at it that it might likely go back to the Northerners. If care is not taken, we did not rubbish all he has done, all his policies and all his efforts to make sure that Nigeria comes out. We did not rubbish it. And as we're talking now, the division is closer to the tip of our fingers. Because if, like what I am saying, everybody knows that Nigeria is corrupt. Everybody, even the baby in the tummy is corrupt today. Now, if these people finally penetrate back into this with all their gainsaying, Yoruba bá ti kúrò ńbẹ̀, àwọn lókàn, then Yoruba ò ní gbóòórùn presidency mọ́. Bàbá, ṣé kò ní dáa kí Yorùbá máa lọ lọ ẹ̀, kí Ìgbò máa lọ lọ ẹ̀, kí Hausa máa lọ lọ ẹ̀, káwá máa wọn tó kù?
Thank you, sir. Mo ti bẹ̀ẹ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ bọ́rọ̀ ṣe máa ń ka ẹ lára. When you look at King Henry IV of the Anglican Church, there was a turning point. There is a river or water in Badagry. If they give those water to people, the black people to drink, the white people normally prepare it. They call the place point of no return.
Point of no return.
So when you go there, they give you the water to drink. Within 1 hour, you won't have your brain again. And what are they giving to us the other time? It's umbrella, a bottle of whiskey, a packet of sugar. Then you give 10 people. Thank God where we are today. If the Catholic apologize for involving in slavery, the Northerner will still apologize again.
They will still apologize.
Yes, don't worry, you are in a hurry.
Wow.
That's why we are doing different.
Wow.
When you look at the book of Genesis 3, from 10 to 17, because what happened, Adam refused to say sorry. He was driven out of the Garden of Eden because he was telling the Lord, the man who created him, that he's naked. Then from there, he was jubilating happy. In the book of Genesis 4, 1 to 15, he said, now I have 2 boys from the Idukudu for the rubbish thing I did in the Garden of Eden. When some people were covering it up, that he ate fruit. But later to know that it's fornication that took place there. Then they killed themselves. But later the Lord now brought the 2 boys back again in Genesis 25 and 26. They now became Jacob and Esau. He said that brother that was temperamental will now serve his junior one. So you are worried, don't worry about. When we get to the bridge, we will know how to cross. Your Hausa cannot do anything again after the demise of Tinubu, after finishing his ruling.
Okay.
Because we will hand over to the Hausa person, not the Fulani who has been giving us headache from independence. So if Hausa have a stake in Nigeria, Igbo have a stake in Nigeria, Yoruba have a stake in Nigeria, who is Fulani? So when the house is when the house is upside down, that means the bastard is looking for a way to rule. And when you look at the book of Proverbs 18, right from 10, only irun funfun yìí, adùn arúgbó ló yẹ kó jẹ́, tí a bá fi sùúrù darúgbó yẹn. But tí hardship bá lé wa darúgbó, I mean pé kò ní meaning. Then when you look at Proverbs 20 and 24, only kò ní lárí. When the person wanted to buy a chicken, the seller will hold it in the leg. Then the person want to buy will clip the 2 hands together. He said, this is what you want to sell for me? But when he get home, he will be jubilated that he bought the something cheap. The time of a cheap article is gone for the Hausa, because the Hausa will find their level before the Tinubu's regime end up.
Wow. Because
Tinubu must make sure, according to the prediction, to promote the Hausas, because they've been relegated to the last in the military. Everything is Fulani. You know, the man said it from his mouth and said, I will not be comfortable to do my government with anybody. That is the Buhari, except the person is a Fulani person. But they know they don't have a place here. They don't have a place here. And that's why they be jumping everywhere to marry, to do this, to do that. Even the other Alaafin that wanted to come in the other day has the traces of Odmadafodio. How in history will come. Obasanjo destroy history in Nigeria, but you cannot kill history. History will surely come to the center stage anytime needed. When you talk about Adelabu, but if the history is not there, and when you look at things all apart, and look at the book Animal Farm, and when you look at the book of Julius Caesar and the Great Expectation, you will see that all these using sledgehammer to subject everything. Look at the quota system. Most of the Hausas and Fulani that came to University of Lagos, their jam was 20, 30. Why the Yorubas who scored 350, 320, they won't give them because they are in power. And when you look at this same man who is the emir of Kano today, all his education is around Lagos. is around Lagos. That was why he was so free to do the havoc he did to Akimbola, because he has the hatred. Then when he was in CBN, he was carrying the check in his front pocket. He's so arrogant. Sanusi believes he's above the law. There was a lady they were looking for in Bayelsa area, and they found it. But if that's their plan, and it's not God's plan, and when you look at what happened in the book of Genesis 38 from 10, he said, my son is dead. Madam, leave my house. But the other boy who wanted to make love to the lady so that he can raise a child for his brother refused to release his sperm into the lady. Then the Lord decided to kill the person. Then when you look at what happened again in Joshua 10, and then Joshua 6:21-25, he said, whoever, when Tinubu finishes tenure, who will raise this uproar again, will use the blood of his first son to do it. Do you see the Arawas are powerless now? They are powerless. Atiku and Obasanjo, they sold the refinery. But Yar'Adua bought it back. And then the refineries are working now. Then kudos to the regime of Tinubu. Then now, Dangote is G3. Then Boa is coming with his own. The refinery will soon be out. But we are going to gas now. So automatically we may not need petrol. Where is kerosene now? We don't see kerosene again. Gas has come and swallowed kerosene. There is no any house.
Ohun tí mo sọ ni is that pé àwọn people yìí rí pé Nigeria ò lè work. Our coming together as Yoruba, Biafra, Igbos and the Hausas. Wọ́n mọ̀ pé kò lè ṣiṣẹ́. And then they will get there. Wọ́n purọ́ wọ́n kàjọ everybody in the masses. Those people they call the masses, like you said earlier, that those that they have impoverished. Àwọn tó ti fi ebi pa tó ti fi ìyà jẹ àwọn náà pè ní masses tí ò lè think straight mọ́. Now wọ́n wá ti rí pé kíní yìí ò lè ṣiṣẹ́, wọ́n kàn jẹun sókè wọ́n jẹ tí wọ́n wá lọ. Ìyẹn ló wá ń ṣe ń ká èmi lára díẹ̀díẹ̀ wípé bàbá Tinubu pẹ̀lú àwọn House of Rep pẹ̀lú àwọn tó wà ní cabinet ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ yìí àti rí wípé democracy là ń ṣe, ṣùgbọ́n democracy yìí ò sound bí democracy mọ́, like it is in America, like it is in Britain, Great Britain, and other countries that are developed. Okay, here, I need democracy. Ṣùgbọ́n kí ni the autocracy mọ́ wa lọ́wọ́ báyìí? Ìpàṣẹ wàá rí, bá a fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ wọn ò jẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀, bá a fẹ́ ṣe lé wọn ò jẹ́ ká ṣe, nítorí wípé àwọn làwọn wà nínú ìjọba. Àwa ń bẹ̀bẹ̀ sà, irú àwọn advice wo lẹ lè fún bàbá Tinubu?
How do you advise a criminal in the prison?
Okay.
Who voted Goodluck to enter to power? Obasanjo placed him there. Obasanjo on the spiritual growth, sex growth, we don't need. At the reproduction growth. At the Gojali. Even but don't win Lójú Ogun Biafra. One lock winning. He was not there. But he bobbing along.
Ha!
Àwọn sójà tó kù ló lọ sọ pé they surrender to us. That's my brother, this Yoruba man who Adekunle Fajuyi and the rest of them. Àwọn olókàn fi seniority lọ sọ fún tóun náà lọ sọ pé olóhùn. He was not there. And then the stupid the other man, Moritala. Moritala got to Asaba. He said he meant 4 kobo. He's CBN. What a type of leader do we have? 4 kobo in the whole central bank. Then all the people that helped him to loot the money to Kano was poisoned by food.
Oh my God.
Then where is the family of Moritala today? Are they thinking at all? Are they thinking at all? Why are you thinking you want to build a house for your family? Your children are born. Do they need this? Psalm 49. 2 Samuel 14:14. Ezekiel 14:14. Then he said again in the book of Proverbs 16:1-5. Then Proverbs 18 from verse 2 to 17. Then they were just, every day they just rip us off. Because it said in the book of Proverbs 20 from verse 13. Only Kunilari. They clip the masses. Look at what we're facing now. We have Hausa, Yoruba, and Igbo. Then what is Buhari and the rest of people doing now? Forcing Fulani on us. Who came from Futajalon with a ram and cow. Maybe we are going to buy. And they said they killed they have to be part and parcel of Nigeria. It cannot work. All these things cannot work. And when they are telling us, they are threatening Fulani will take over Nigeria, how come? How do they want to do? Do they think we are the Hausa that they are killing 2 for 10 cover? It's not possible. I'm a Kusi bear. How can you kill truth? You cannot kill truth. It's not possible.
Sir, that is
and because he confessed. What about the people that he plumbed into Ichipo? Brains of Nigerian Air Force and soldiers that he destroyed. Then what are we talking? Even the people they have killed by not promoting them, making love to them and other people's wives. Then when you look at Abu Salam, who we think it was immoral, look at what he became to be with the Chinese and everything. What is happening in Sabinsa is the mineral resources that's there. And then what kills us now was the governor of Ekiti State, who now said he was a geologist. And then he brought everything before the Fulanis to take off the houses. And now they are now camping everywhere they see the mineral resources, spotting the place, drive everybody away, take it. And then, but you have seen somebody, when they were taking Abacha to grave, how much bag of money do they carry with him?
none.
Then when Abacha was dying, how many of his friends followed him?
None.
Then you are now talking to Tology. And look at what we are having. Don't worry. God time is the best. If God has time, it will still come. Because when the day can break and the night can set, God is still in charge. They are not in charge. How wicked they are, they still sleep and they feel hungry. No tablet, no injections for them to be taking that. So when we take this injection as a millionaire, we'll not feel, we're not what? We're not hungry again. Look at the money they are donating. When they donate all this thing, they put money on cement. They put money on Maggi. They put money on salt. They put on everything. And they are donating as if we send them around. And the people they are donating money for, was it not the Tinubu, Babangida, who looted the treasury in convoys of cars to go and build a central bank for himself? For how many children is he going to spend the money?
They say he brought.
And when you look at the Gulf War, where does he get the money? And when you look at how he killed his bosom friend, Madvasa, since that day, we know that Babangida is an animal. For you to kill your friend, who was your best man, who you see his face, that means he can make love with anybody's wife. That means Babangida can make love to his own daughter. That's the problem. They are careless person. That was why it pained me the more when Awka failed. What Awka said was true. Awka was right. Babangida was wrong. That's it.
Gowon did it and he knew that it won't work.
Gowon was the one that sent Dinka to kill Moritala if he can come back. And immediately they killed Moritala. They now send a message to London that if he's ready to come now, he said he's too hot. Even Gowon is a stupid man. Down to earth. Look at what they did to Plateau State. They rubbished the whole place before he died. There's nothing they can do. Look at the pension they are getting. The cars they are buying for them. And look at the poor people on the streets. The Northerners cannot live there. They want to live in Ajah. They want to live in Banana Island. They want to live everywhere. Even Dangote cannot sleep in his village. Because they cannot live. Because the Alumajiri is all everywhere in the streets. So my brother, I'm not too fantastic about Nigeria matter. Don't put Nigeria matter on your head. Zeke said, Nigeria is not a place you can die for. Zeke said that. When Ifajuna and Zeke are from the same Onitsha, Oweli of Onitsha, he was planning coup against his brother.
Wow.
Because they call his brother the ceremonial president. So if it's not ceremonial, what will he want to be again? Is he a delicate presidential? So automatically they were killing the prime minister. They killed the prime minister, killed the wife, and then they sent the womb of the wife. And that's why Igbo will not know peace until God comes.
Now, with this peace that has been seized on the land, sir, can't Tinubu
Take.
at this juncture understand that there is no peace in this nation and set everybody to go on their way?
Sir, Tinubu cannot do anything. But Tinubu, I will look at Awolowo. Babangida is not the first person to announce election. It was Obasanjo. Awolowo won in Kaduna, he won in Kano in 1983.
83, yeah.
But he said the vote will not go for the best person. He's going to overrule it and give it to him best side. I gave it to Sakari.
Can we now say that was exactly what Babangida
That's
saw?
what Babangida did, because they said nothing will happen. Do it,
Christ.
nothing will happen. The poor masses cannot do anything. How can somebody operation feed the nation? The money that belongs to Nigeria. You said somebody stole your chicken. You are firing a gun on his leg. You are killing somebody because they stole your egg. How barbaric, how callous, how denounced and excommunication human being it is. And these are the people you call your leader. And this leader, look at where they led the country today. They are not leaders. After packing, Obasanjo has housing in Georgia. He was a friend of the late president in Georgia. That just died 100 years ago. He was 100. Carter was his friend. And look at how Carter died as a poor president who has been helping masses. He was a teacher, Sunday school teacher to the end. Can you compare Carter and Obasanjo? Can you compare Carter and David Mark? Can you compare Carter with Google Jonathan? Can you compare all these people? These are they're all opportunists. They never knew they can be person. It came by accident. It came because they are all cultists.
But Carter hasn't the spirit of stealing, sir. He hasn't spirit of stealing like all these people. And that's why they have the spirit of stealing in them. And that's why they got there, they saw it is national cake. And they have to eat it the way they like and go away. So because the only more sorry is that I want people in Nigeria will work. Our coming together as Yoruba, Biafra, Igbos, and the Hausas. And then they will get there. Everybody in the masses. Those people they call the masses, like you said earlier, that those that they have impoverished. I want to feel be pardon the via I want not the masses to only think straight more, like you said earlier. Now, one want to repeat any you only see, one can James okay, one getting one long. In yellow one shenkai, Milara, dear whippy, Baba Tinubu, pẹ̀lú àwọn House of Rep, pẹ̀lú àwọn tó wà ní cabinet lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ yìí àti rí wípé democracy là ń ṣe ṣùgbọ́n democracy yóò sound bí democracy mọ́ like it is in America, like it is in Britain, Great Britain, and other countries that are developed. Okay, here, I need democracy. Ṣùgbọ́n kí ni the autocracy mọ́ wa lọ́wọ́ báyìí? Ìpàṣẹ wàá rí bá a fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ wọn ò jẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀ bá a fẹ́ ṣe lé wọn ò jẹ́ ká ṣe nítorí wípé àwọn làwọn wà nínú ìjọba. Àwa ń bẹ̀bẹ̀ sà irú àwọn advice wo lẹ lè fún bàbá Tinubu?
How do you advise a criminal in the prison?
Okay.
Who voted Goodluck to enter to power? Obasanjo placed him there.
Okay.
Then I will come back and will give him order.
Okay.
Then Samani Sambo, they are from the same place. Look at the governor of Kaduna who was a Christian, was killed. They brought the plane down.
Wow.
They are all heartless. And when you look at atrocity in Wodi and everywhere, Obasanjo is more or less like a herdsman with what he did in Oti. Because God said you can forgive. They kill one soldier, you kill 300 persons. So, automatically, until tomorrow. And we are still seeing all this thing bad. So please, we don't need to force the hand of Almighty God. When you say somebody is looking for mercy, mercy is inbuilt in everybody. And when the time to actualize the mercy, when you greet me 5 times a day, I will greet you and see you as a person. But when these people, when they get there, they have driver, but the course is from the Bible too. When you look at the book of Matthew 25, from 1 to 5, only 10 went there. 5 are foolish. Then 5 are very brilliant. So we have foolish people. I want to take Boyu, in the age of 18, to poverty to get Boyu, in 1921. I school fees on my son. I went to the village some times ago. One hour on Sukun, 1 hour school or more, he loaned me 150. Only he said he's going to sell land for me. He has the land to sell. I said, take the 150. I don't need land.
The land.
Just go and give your children. Then many people I saw on the road. Many people like me in Nigeria, because we pity. We felt, I was working with a bricklayer to raise myself in secondary school. I trained myself. So, but I don't need to think about that. But God gave me the opportunity because I can use my brain. I sold plantain. I was selling bushmeat to some 5-star hotels and snail. Even I was selling. I was a security guard. I was a houseboy. I do everything because I'm learning to go to somewhere. Now I'm there. So what these people did not learn, there's nothing like national cake. When you can kill Sunday Osubo and Nini because they stole, and if you can kill Iyamo for letting guns out. But look at what is, and for you giving the AK-47 to the nomadic Fulanis, and you killed one person, a police officer, because he gave gun to armed robber. Or you that gave gun to the Boko Haram, what are we supposed to do to Buhari? What are we supposed to do to the chief of army staff, Burutai and all these people? They ought to be hanged. Then if Buhari can kill because he carried drug. Then what's he doing to himself now? He said he's living alone. Where is his wife? Where is his wife? And that's the end. Because the end justifies the means. One day he will die in his bedroom.
Like a chicken.
Then look at Yadua. Look at Danjuma. All of them. The COVID money and everything. They're just sharing, doing everything. Laughing the money. Are they taking money to heaven? Then when you look at Jeremiah 17, he said everything. Then he said in the book of Proverbs 18 verse 10 to 16, Oni irun funfun, adé orí arúgbó ni. Tí mo bá rí ní ọ̀nà tó tọ́, now they are looking, but when they are moving, now they are looking at their back. When they are moving, they are looking at their back. When they are moving, they are looking at their back. So there's nothing Tinubu can do. It's not a military regime. It's easy for Babangida to give the government to Abacha. It's easy for Yar'Adua to come in there and give it to Obasanjo in those days because it's military. So they go. Once we can end the military regime, one day this bad regime will go to an end. Just be calm. Don't be in a hurry. Just mind your business. Go to your father's land and till the land and put food on your table. Forget about Tinubu. Forget about all these people. Think of your own. What can better the life of your children and follow and do it good. And don't have too much children. Look at the Chinese people. They beg child rearing and they got to where they are today. Everywhere. China is still going to take over Britain. China is still going to take over Nigeria. China is still going to take over virtually the whole world before 2040. They will marry your daughter and live with you and give you good election and then they'll be president. And nothing will happen. They've suffered enough. They ate cockroach. They ate rats. They ate their body. They are carnivorous animals. They do a lot of things and they don't mention Christ. They face their job squarely. They follow the root of the law squarely. And now look at their president. They are not voting. They are not waiting money for voting again. It's every 4 years we waste billions to put it in the pocket of some people.
Yes.
No problem. Look at El Rufai still working on the high street. Somebody who told us he went to settle the Boko Haram. He's still living. Look at Funtua, Funtua, and then Abakari, and all of them. Look at how God minus them. Let's wait and see. Don't be in a hurry. Don't think back towards anybody. We are going to be paid. And when you look at the book of Isaiah 3:11, it says, "Say to the righteous, it shall be well." Then when you look at the book of Revelation 22 verse 11, he said, if they want to do bad, let them do it. Let them do it. How many people are they going to kill? If they brought 200 trucks of trailer into Ondo State, Boko Haram cannot wipe Ondo State up. If they bought 3 million human beings into Ondo State, no way. It's going to be neck to neck and match for match. You can't kill anybody in Lagos and run through Shagamu, run through Ijebode, or that you are running to the north. You cannot go. So let us leave everything in the hand of God. But just play your own role, play your part, and live. Forget about these people. Without Buhari you are eating, without Babu Salam you are eating. Shame on them. No academy for sport, no academy for youth, no policy for the old, no money for the retired, everything. Let's leave everything.
That is my pain, sir.
Don't worry, don't have pain. I told you don't have pain.
Okay.
Leave everything to God. God is watching.
Yes,
when
sir.
you look at the book of Proverbs 2, 1 to 10, he said, when you see the rich and the poor fighting, he said, don't put your mouth in it. The creator of the both of them is in heaven. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. God bless you, sir. God bless you, sir.
That, sir, you is living this act by 2027. Half of those people who voted, they're already in the grave. How many people is he going to tell the truth to? So when he gets to heaven, maybe by 2027, he should be telling the rest people, because he's living for 2027. He's living this act by 2027. Although they've been filed circuit for next year, but he's already gone. They've given him his ticket to die, just like what they give Alaafin that very day. Because I was with Abiola, I told him that, sir, you are MKO, I'm MKO, but you are saying that my own MKO will come after you. I'm not arguing. You are my father, you are my brother. This is not the right time for you to come out. I told him. But he said he has consulted all the whole quarters, and they gave him the green light. I said, but Babangida will kill you. And Babangida will not allow you to sit on that seat, because he has ambition to be what? To be civilian president. It's only because he's telling you he's going to step aside. So what's the meaning of step aside? That's number one. Then, but don't worry. If he wanted to come back, he will use the last daughter to pay. It was in the book I wrote. So later, he came to Ibadan. He campaigned to Ibadan to tell the whole world that he wanted to come back again. It was that day the daughter fainted. They have to rush the daughter, this and that and that. Oh, they read the book. He put off his hand. So if you are not asking me, you can ask my wife, you can ask the people around me here. When they were singing, MKO, Isabam, I said, no. Anytime they put the slogan on the telly or anything, I will be crying that I will lose one of my loved ones. And it was so. So when they are talking about it, look at how they use gun to threaten every Yoruba. What is Babangida saying? Somebody who's supposed to be rolling on the ground, that the whole world should come and help me to beg. Who wanted to buy the book? Nobody. The PDF has been scattered all the internet. They can't make any gain in that book, because it's a satanic book. Very satanic. So automatically, Babangida has missed it. We were thinking maybe, he said it's Maradona before. Now he play Maradona, after 30 years again, he can walk. And already, he has tagged himself to be evil genius. This made us to know, if you can kill your friend, your best man, that man, Manfasta, automatically, look at the Hercules plane that you plumb at Ejibo, because you don't want to see all these bright young officers. Then you say one Igbo man was Association of Concerned Nigeria, Ezerebe. Who is Ezerebe? Who is Ezerebe? That cock. And you see how he died. He died like what? Like a pauper of cancer. He was whitish. The sickness had him hard. And that's the same way the sickness that had Babangida had. He will Babangida any moment from now. But I'm praying to God that do more on his punishment. With these people that are governing us, we don't know their parents. We don't know them. That's very painful. Nigeria is not running background checking in anything they want to do. Anybody can come here and want to be pastor. You want to be pastor here? I said, okay, you're good. Who are you? Where were you born? You're from what state? Then I will find out. Who is your parents? Then I will drive down, go and look where you worked before. If he's a good person to be employed. Because it's a job I'm doing, so you cannot come and teach me those jobs. So that's how we handle it. So Nigeria, right from this moment, they should run a background checking. I know that war is on the way coming. When you look at all the northern governors, 9 out of them are Fulani. How do we come about Fulani? This is what they've been planting for long. Where's the money? Abiola, Babangida, the windfall from the oil, the money they paid to him during the was this war where they use our fuel. The windfall from this, the oil is sold the other time. He did not share with anybody. They should ask him how himself and Jakande, how they plot the coup of Agulawo. They should ask him. Babangida has having hands in a lot of bad in Yoruba land. And even, we don't know who is leading, either Obasanjo or Babangida. Who is more evil-minded amongst them. But before God we fight, we need to fight for ourselves. And we are going to fight for ourselves. It's at this junction now we need another 5,000 Igbo. My prayer is that God should raise another 5,000, 5 million Igbo for Yoruba. With this open confession, we are going to break. We are going to break. We've seen this one as a point to hold. We will go. I may not be alive.
You will be alive.
No. The man said in America, Martin Luther the King, he said a day is coming. They don't allow us to enter the bus. They don't allow us to even go to class with them. They don't allow us to use spoon to eat. The black people in America, don't worry. I have a dream. One day, we will sit side by side with these people. And then one day, the black will what? Will rule America. And it came to pass, but it's not more alive. That's Obama. But when Obama came, it was more or less in the bottle of the black people. No any black people can count any blessing in the reign of Obama. Even Nigeria, that was the most populous, the largest place where the black people live, Obama did not visit. He never visited Nigeria. Why? Because Nigeria failed to start doing lesbian. So that was the problem. And when you look at all the killing Gaddafi, all these wars and everything, he never thought that it came from this area. So we didn't get, black race did not get anything from Obama. But for the prophecy of that man to come to pass. So come to the annulment, it was Obasanjo that first annulled the rightful vote of this country under Awolowo.
Okay, sir.
Then again, the second one. So once nothing was done to Obasanjo then, so that was what gave Babangida the infantry, the hope or the confidence of annulling the one of MKO Abiola. So to come to your question, Babangida is not the first person to annul election. Obasanjo is the first person that annulled election. Ask me what way? Yes, in 1982, 83, when Awolowo was contesting, when they were now reading the election results, Awolowo has won in Kano. Awolowo has won in Kaduna. But later, Obasanjo jumped on radio that the best person will not win this election, that they are going to give it to Shagari. And that was so. What can you do? Look at the money they have voted for the FEDECO, for the electoral processes. So to let you know from your brain that we'll be facing this trouble for so long. Then the annulment too has started from Lord Lugard and the British people. They now said, these people they call Yoruba and Delta people from Asaba, from Benin down, they are too articulate. They have brain. But be sure, don't allow them to come to the seat of power. Then you hold the gun and be threatening them with gun. That's not enough. So that we can come and be taking their produce to Britain. And in between that time, we discover diplomatic bag. What is in a briefcase called diplomatic bag? raw gold. Then vital documents. Things they remove from our soil. Uranium, plutonium, then gold, everything. Taken outside the country. They want to go and give to the queen. They may even have 7 in that bag to Britain. They want to give queen 1. That's Adana of Sokoto and the rest of them. Then the rest 6, they will sell it for themselves. So these are cool. These are cool against humanity. Then when Obasanjo told Awolowo, there's nothing Awolowo could do. Obasanjo said, why I want to do that is because I heard from his manifesto that he's going to probe those who stole Nigeria money. That was a problem Awolowo had with Obasanjo. And Obasanjo being a pulpit to the Northerners, he's acting for them. Obasanjo is a long stick. The Northerners used to bring bread from the oven till today, till this very hour. So, but you won't see it in his eyes. Then he was telling us in that Bible, anybody, any son that was born into the society out of wedlock, Bible said in the book of 2 Kings 21, 1 to 18, 2 Kings 24, 17 to 25, 2 Kings 21, 1 to 8, then Jeremiah 52, 1 to 34, then Exodus 1, verse 1 to 14, then Exodus 31, verse 31 to the end. Then he now said, in the book of Genesis 25, from verse 1 to 10, he said, when Abraham was about to die, he distributed all what he has, but he gets some. So where do you think Obasanjo can have brain? A boy that was raised by a woman who was raised on the streets. And now automatically, all those who rule Nigeria, Obasanjo, Abu Salam, Abacha, all of them, they are street boys. Tell Babangida to bring the picture of his father.
Celestia half hour. Celestia half hour TV. Now we be the best information carrier.